What's up, guys? Today I'm gonna do a little walk around of all my projects, the stuff I have, uh, what's going on in the future, why I haven't been uploading as much. All that's gonna change. It's gonna change here soon, real soon. But for one, this is the new unit. It is a workhorse, wheel horse. It ain't no wheel horse. It's just a workhorse. No. Wheel horse is not this in my mind. But we picked this thing up for $100. The guy said the clutch didn't work and it was stuck, which in reality the pulley was just too far back and it wouldn't let it get pushed down. Like if you, yeah. But as soon as you come over here and move that pulley that's way in the back down there, you move it forward, it'll come right back up. It was drain the tank, put a battery in it, put some fresh gas in it, and it fired right up immediately. And he said he didn't know if it ran or not. He said he never touched it. But I mean, this thing runs like a top. But we got the new header on it. At the moment, it's removable, but it sounds great. It's very, very loud, extremely loud. It's one of the loudest, probably the loudest opposed twin I have out of 3 of them. This is guaranteed the loudest, just because the way it's set up. It's right here, a little 2-to-1 header, and it's gonna be up maybe another foot, but that's all the far I've gotten so far. But it looks pretty sweet, especially when you're on the tractor. And also I still gotta grind the top down a little bit so it'll not look so goofy. But for this tractor, it's a pretty solid unit for $100, dude. I mean, put a header on it like I did, pulley swap it, and you got a perfect mud mower right here. I have some V-treads from one of my Craftsman's. That one right there, the one with the stack on it. I got V-treads I'm going to throw on it from that tractor, because that tractor has a chain. It's chain driven, and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to bite the bullet on it with how much I've worked on it, how much I've done to it. I think I'm just going to go back to belt now that it has a Predator and not an opposed twin, and it's not all sideways. But yeah, this is what I've been working on for the past couple days. Like I said, it's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid tractor. I've been working on this a lot recently as well. I got the Supermoto set up on it. I know everybody doesn't really like these kind of videos. Everybody likes the off-roading videos and stuff like that. But it's good to always have a refresher, walk around. I'm going to be showing you all the tractors I got, all the cool stuff. This is one of the cooler ones, I guess. That's not a tractor, but I just got some street tires on it because I never drive it off-road anymore. It's strictly street driven. 90/90/17, and then a 100/90/14. So both of these, this whole setup for the tires cost me about $130-ish with the tube, the tires, and the front one came with a tube. The rear one I had to buy, but it's about $130 if you do want to take your little Chinese pit bike and make it a street bike. But, I mean, that's not including the bars, the bar risers, clutch handle, throttle, all the other stuff that I've done to it. Different exhaust that's less baffled, shifter, all the cool stuff. But this is definitely a super sweet bike. I know you guys only like the tractor stuff. That's not really what this channel is about. It's kind of supposed to be about everything. Because like this summer, Brody, that's on the channel all the time, me and him are going to be riding a lot this summer on this and his mini bike. Also, I'm going to be beating on that truck in my backyard. So NCR is not just a mud tractor account. It's kind of for everything I do. How much I mess around and stuff. Build series on that coming soon. I'm taking a transmission off of one of these and putting a Predator in front of it because I seen it on TikTok and thought it was really cool. And I already got it about halfway done. That's the transmission off of it right there. You just take the piston out. I torched the rod because I didn't want to do all the other stuff. You do that, put a sprocket on the crank, and then it's pretty much just a transmission and everything. Because the motor was blown up. It was junk anyway. It had no compression. We rebuilt it, still had no compression. But yeah, build coming on that bike very soon. That's just that. But yeah, we got this that we're going to be riding this summer. We're going to be building this. I'll actually have a video of it soon because I'm going to start recording a lot more because I got banned on TikTok. So that was awesome. NCR no longer has a official TikTok account, so that's big baller, I guess. All right, these are the two project bikes I have. I won't get into these two very much, but I did a custom paint job on this bike. It has an 18 horsepower opposed twin that came off of that tractor right there. I slapped it in there. It's a very tight fit. Very tight fit. It was about a month of work of getting that actually in there and perfect the way I wanted it. Only rode it twice because I can't seem to figure out a better carburetor setup because these came with a junk carburetor. I hate them. So we've been trying to 3D print a new intake so I can run a slide carb. But you see how far that's gotten. This is the race bike. It's going to have a big carb, flywheel, big cam. It's already got 22 or 28 pound valve springs in it. That's why the valve cover isn't on it. Governor delete. But it's going to have the advanced timing flywheel, and it's gonna be a good bike, good fast bike. And it's also a Snap-on 210 motor, like a Snap-on XT. So I wanted to build one of those, and if it blew up, I wasn't gonna really freak out about it or nothing. But it's a pretty solid bike. I rode it a couple times. It's had plenty of different motors on it. Then we come back here. We got 4 tractors here. My 2 GT18s, beautiful tractors. Then we got this hoopty. This is like a budget tractor. We got it for free. I had a glass pack laying around. We threw $80 V-treads on the back. Third motor, by the way, second or third motor that it's had on it. Because they all just keep exploding. Does not have a Nibby carb, but it sure does have a Nibby filter. That's at least 50 horsepower right there. It's got a car battery because it's got a car battery there just because it doesn't have a charging system that works. I was going to put it back here, made the hole, realized I didn't feel like making the bracket anymore, so it's now ratchet strapped to the floorboard. But in all honesty, it's not pulley swapped or nothing. But when you get this thing down into the mud, it does phenomenal. It is honestly one of the funnest tractors on this property just because the way it sits as is, it rips. And I mean, I've had a bunch of fun on this tractor. Recently, it's been giving us a bunch of issues. But other than that, solid starter tractor if you want to get a yard machine or a Boland's. Motors are kind of junk. Big old pointy bumper. But other than that, solid tractor. But the motor situation, going through 3 motors, 2 motors, whatever it is not ideal. Because most people don't have random tractors and random stuff just laying around where they have a spare motor. Once the motor's done, they usually junk it. So keep that in mind if you want to do one of those. But this, I just got this one this year, is my 85 GT18. Because I've been looking for GT18s for a very long time. Because I had this one for probably about 7 years now. But and I can't find them. I can never find them. You can find them in different body styles, but I wanted this body style here. And fortunate enough, I found this one for $100, I think it was, or $200 it was. And it came with the plow, snow blower, a couple other things. I use it as like a yard off-road tractor, as you can see. I didn't record it the last time I went out, but I kind of sunk it in a mud hole to where, the mud was pretty much at the floorboard here. But it's got an 18 horse, opposed twin. It's a pretty solid tractor. The last time I went out though, unfortunately, these are the wheels and tires that are actually coming off and going on that workhorse up there I was just talking about. Because this one is probably going to get put to the very back of my list, which is unfortunate. And don't mind the crooked hood, but it's unfortunate because I just built this sweet bumper. I do have big plans for this tractor though. It's being ran by a 212 now, Predator. It's got the nice wobbly 2.5-inch exhaust. As you can see, I love the bigger pipes. Even the go-kart had the bigger pipe. This has the bigger pipe just because it looks better, sounds better, everything in between. But if you look, that is a clutch and a chain. This is a full chain setup, before anybody asks. It still has a transaxle. It's not a four-wheeler rear end or nothing. It is clutch to chain, down, back, and I put a sprocket on the transaxle. And I called it good, but I've had so many issues with it from it not wanting to stay on, and it's just annoying. And the reason why I did this was because the mud here is mainly water. So I wanted to go super deep, like all the way up to the filter pretty much, and not have belt slip. But unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. It's going to get transferred back to belt, and yeah, pretty much it's going to sit for a while. So that's why I'm taking the tires off, putting them on the other one. And then I sold this one to my brother, but I still have it here. This is a Boland's. I'm not really going to get into it too much. It's not that great of a tractor. I've had to put a lot of work into it for it not to perform the way I wanted it to. We paid like $200 for it, or like I think it was about $150 for this tractor and a John Deere. I honestly think we overpaid, although it was $150 for both, or it might have been $200 for both. I think it was $200 for both, but it was $150 for this one, $50 for the John Deere. We severely overpaid on both of them. Because this one, I mean, it's falling apart. I mean, the dashboard needs like tack welded on. This needs tack welded on. All this is fabricated. It's got a 2-inch block for the motor to sit on. It has a 10 horse Tecumseh that this did not have from factory. It was overall, and I drove like an hour and a half for it. Up there, it looked better in pictures than what it did. I honestly should have just left it. It's not worth messing with, but I sold it to my brother because he wants a starter tractor, and it's honestly pretty similar to this one, where it's a great starter tractor, just not what I wanted or was looking for. Okay, so I wanted to show these. These aren't important at all, and I'm only going to spend a couple seconds talking about them. I just figured it'd be kind of funny to show these two, because like, I mean, they've probably been sitting here for almost 2 years now. This one probably longer. They're park tractors, nothing special. It is what it is. Locked up transmission. That one apparently runs and drives, just needed a relay, but nobody wants that thing, so park tractor. Alright, and this is the last one. This is the last tractor that we have that I'm going to show. It's a 70-something case, I don't remember. But this is not an off-road tractor. I actually use this one for cutting grass. But this is the one I bought along with that other GT18 tractor I said I just recently got. And the dude gave me a sweet deal. I bought it for $100 because he needed it gone. And yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a 10 horse. It's got a trans-cooler radiator style thing, which I thought was pretty cool. I don't like the blue. I don't like how he repainted it blue, but everything works as it should. But not really special about this one. He said it didn't run. I messed with the motor for maybe 15 minutes and I got it to run all by itself. So pretty solid tractor, especially for $100. Mow grass. It's old, so it's cool while you're mowing grass. So, and it just looks good. It's one of those tractors that just, it's timeless. It just looks nice. It looks great. But all right, I'm gonna end this video off. I'm really gonna try to, here in the next couple weeks, do a lot more videos, push some more content out. Just be ready for a bunch of content on tractors and bikes and beating on vehicles in my backyard. So yeah, hope to upload more, but in the meantime, thanks for watching.